Yo, what's up, homies? This video is all about Shuffle. I made a video a few days ago about it, and we're gonna get some more juicy details in this video. If you guys like this kind of content, definitely smash the subscribe button. So yeah, let's just get right on it. Heading over to Cardstarter's Medium, I'm going to point out some very important details. There's all these words and only a few you actually need to see. So I'm gonna hit up those details real quick for you. So pointing out right here, it says Shuffle tokens are deflationary and the project will have a micro cap of $182,000 at launch. I talked about this in my previous video. That is extremely small. $182,000 market cap, that's like a baby market cap right there. But more importantly, there's no VC, which is venture capitalist, or private investor allocations, and there's no team tokens. Only the Cardstarter community will have the opportunity to contribute to Shuffle's entire raise, acting as a community seed. Little familiar to CSwap, don't you say? If you guys want to learn about CSwap, let me know. I'll consider making a video about that as well. So very low market cap at launch. IDO's already over. Let's move on to looking at what's going on here. They're creating this game. It's going to be like some kind of gambling game. We're going to go over a little bit later exactly what they're doing right now. But I just want to point out some of these graphics here. It says, as we just mentioned, a deflationary odds based slot machine that runs on the Shuffle native token. Prizes consist of Shuffle, Cards, Jero, and C3, which is the Charlie, and other future Cardstarter IDO tokens. So continuing on, it says powered by the Cardstarter and community-driven Shuffle will collect no private round, and there will be no team tokens. The Cardstarter community will be provided seed access, fulfilling the entire raise of the project. With a starting market cap of 182K, Shuffle makes waves as the first nano cap sub $350,000 initial market cap to launch through Cardstarter. Guys, it already launched, it's already out there, but some friendly reminders though. So since they raised around 300K, it's backed by the Cardstarter community, which I personally believe the Cardstarter community, they have my trust. I believe they're doing a great job, not just when it comes to this, but the entire Cardstarter ecosystem, in my humble opinion. So just want to point out though, the tokenomics at the IDO, they released approximately 86 million tokens. For liquidity, they have 8.6 million. Initial prizes will be 5 million. And then token supply is a total of 100 million. So just keep that in mind. It's cool how they are literally making 100% of the proceeds will benefit the community. That right there is it's just amazing. That's why I'm super bullish on this project. And they're going to actually launch an app where the game's going to be in it. Right now, it's not like that because it just launched. So it's kind of like what Tesla does. They release the product and it doesn't fully work. But this is good though. It's at least getting it out there. It's getting people able to buy some Shuffle. And when they finally launch it, I think it's going to be pretty cool. But right now, in the meantime, you can actually lock up your Shuffle and enter a weekly. It's called like the tier lottery system. Here, it's right here. The first winners will be announced Friday, July 23rd at 3 p.m. UTC. The weekly prizes are as follows: grand prize of 400 cards, mega prize of 2,500 Charlies, mini prize of 10K Jero, micro prizes of 20 prizes of 5 cards each. I don't know about you guys. I mean, the prizes are all, like they said, they're all Cardstarter IDOs, or they're involved with the Cardstarter community. I think it's pretty cool. As of right now, that's what's going on. I also want to point out though, when you stake yours, because you have to stake them on shuffle.cardstarter.io. You click on the link. You got to have 2 transactions. It cost me 2 transactions cost me like $10. So it's really not that bad. ETH fees are not that bad right now compared to when I went to undo my hex. Hex fees were like crazy. But you need every 500 Shuffle will give you 1 ticket entering the raffle. Of course, there's weekly raffles right now until the launch of the actual app. Want to come down and show you when you unstake, you will result in a 5% burn going into the Shuffle token furnace. So when you unstake your tokens from shuffle.cardstarter.io, you will lose 5% of your Shuffle. So please keep that in mind. But it is going back into the Shuffle token furnace for new prizes. So keep that in mind. Also want to point out, just so you guys are well aware, that the people that got in the IDO, the price was 0.00347 per Shuffle. And just a reminder that 45% of the Shuffle for the IDOs are unlocked, which was last week, with 55 being invested. So there's 55% of the IDO participants will continue to get Shuffle throughout the next few months. So please keep that in mind. Just something, if you're going to get into it, you definitely want to know what's going on. So, maybe you've done your research, you want to buy some Shuffle, like how can you buy it? You can't just go to your local Binance or your local Walmart and buy some Shuffle. It's just not an option. So what we have to do here is we have to go to Uniswap. And you may be like, what is going on here? I can't find Shuffle. But I mean, of course, when I add it, it's on here because I already added the contract address. So when you search for it, you're not going to find it. So what you got to do is you got to get the contract address, which over here in dextools.io, we have the contract address. I copied it right here, and then I'm going to paste it over there, which what you do, you just paste the address, bam, click on shuffle. Well, I already added it. It'll say import it. It'll say, this could be a fake one. Be careful of scams. But then now you can buy it. Use ETH, use USDC, use whatever you really want to do. Buy yourself some Shuffle if you're into that. But I just want to point out on IDO launch, look at this massive wick from 27 cents all the way down to 1 cent. Massive IDO dump. I definitely got caught in the middle here. I did not anticipate that. But hey, it is what it is. As we can see, we've been riding down. We keep making lower lows here and lower highs. Not the cool thing to see. Right now it's at 2 cents. This could be a great buy though. It could also not be. Bitcoin's looking pretty choppy right now. So as always, guys, this is not financial advice. Just all this is my personal opinion, what I've done. So make sure you guys do your research and take responsibility for your actions. But just going back over to Uniswap, make sure you put the right contract address in. Please make sure you do that. Make sure it's the right thing. There's probably scams out there, and go from there. So let me know your opinion. What do you think of this whole kind of game, this whole gambling thing where you can win some prizes? I mean, you think that's cool? You don't think that's cool? Are you buying Shuffle? Are you not buying Shuffle? Have you heard of Cardstarter? As always, guys, let me know your opinions down below. And until next one, may the gains be with you.